This video is being released as a collaboration with our sister channel, King's Entertainment TCG. If you want to find the first part of this 4-part series where we open a Ixalan Set Bundle, please check that out on King's Entertainment TCG. You can also, just coming out today, find the 3rd part of this series up on that channel as well.
Welcome back, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens, to another Magic the Gathering video here on the channel. And today, we are going to be opening up another one of the Lost Caverns of Ixalan bundles. This includes a Jurassic World card. It includes an alternate art Hit the Mother Load, a oversized spin down life counter, traditional lands that are foil, and 20 regular basic lands, a card box, and 8 12 card Lost Caverns of Ixalan packs. We're going to open up here. Gonna open up here and get to opening. In the last bundle, I don't know if we quite made our money back, but we came close. Probably if we add all the chaff up, we probably got there. But we also got some cool stuff to build into decks, also some cool foil lands, and we always appreciate that. Here is our jumbo spin down, some cardboard pop out things, and we will again start with these packs. We got Dino DNA as our Jurassic World card, it looks like.
Spoilers.
I mean, I can see it through the pack. They also can see it through the pack.
Can they?
So, Dino DNA, a rare. Imprint, you can pay 1, tap, exile target creature card from a graveyard, activate only as a sorcery. You can pay 6, create a token that's a copy of target creature card, exiled with Dino DNA, except it's a 6/6 green dinosaur creature with trample. And then we have our regular lands. And then we have our Hit the Mother Load alternate art with our foil lands. Hit the Mother Load. It's a cool looking card. And then all of our foil lands, which I'm excited to add into stuff so I can have my foil lands. I'm going to put those there. Put that there. And let's get to the packs. Here's what we care about. Now, these are set boosters. And I'm sure there's math that goes along with whatever they have in them. Ooh, that's kind of cool. An art card that is an Elefante.
Would appeal to your sister-in-law.
Yes. And that's going to go there. We have a hologram. A foil. Captivating Cave. Tinker's Toad. Oltec. I'm going to show these on camera and probably not go through a ton of them, but you'll get to see them. When enters the battlefield, creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. It's a Cat Warrior.
Kitty.
Helping Hand, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Dauntless Dismantler. Artifacts your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. And you can pay XX and a white to sacrifice it to destroy each artifact with mana value X. Waterlogged Hulk. Another uncommon. You can tap to mill a card. You can craft with an island. And when you craft, it turns into Watertight Gondola with Vigilance. It's a vehicle. To send 8. Can't be blocked as long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. And you can crew 1. We have Akawali, the Seething Tower, which we have. This is the alternate art version. We have the other version. Cosmium Confluence. Choose 3. You may choose the same mode more than once. Search your library for a cave card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on a cave you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature with haste. It's still land and destroy target artifact. Contested Game Ball. That's like the OG kind of like basketball thing. So, and a spirit token, but it is not a typical spirit. It is a red-white 3/2 spirit, which is interesting.
Ooh. Spirate.
Spirate of the Caraboon.
Spirate of the Caraboon?
And let's pop this pack. Oh, this one's struggling. This is making me struggle. Art card. It's a shadow. It's a friendly looking shadow.
You bent the corner.
I didn't bend it. You bent it. That had to have been already bent. Maybe I did that. I was kind of rough when I opened it, but it did bend the quarter. But there's art card, Hidden Necropolis, Dead Weight, Out of Air. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a creature spell, counter target spell. So if it's targeting a creature spell, then it is essentially a counter spell. Renoi Boulder, Brazen Blade Master, Tectonic Hazard, Hermitic Nautilus, Cavernous Maw, The Great Mistake, Otaclan Landmark. When it enters the battlefield, you scry, and you can craft with artifacts, which turns it into Levitator. Otaclan Levitator. Squirming Emergence. Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield, target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. That's not bad. And Waterwind Scout, a Merfolk Scout. When it enters the battlefield, create a map token. It's our foil. And then Thrasios Triton Hero. This is not the one I thought it was. Scry 1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, draw a card. And it's a partner. Ooh, a partner card. I do appreciate partner commanders. Okay. Next. What is this? This third pack. Third pack. Ooh. The Cat Spirit art card.
I got that card.
Forast. Poison Dart Frog.
He's a good boy.
Nurturing Bristleback. Dynamitron. Relic's Roar. Glowcap Lantern. Equip creature has, you may look at the top card of your library any time. Whenever this creature attacks, it explores. C-Note Scout. When it enters the battlefield, it explores. Coty Scavenger. Descend 4. When enters the battlefield, if there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. Grasping Shadows. A Swamp. Ooh, that's kind of cool with the little, like the fan back. Subterranean Schooner is a vehicle. Seismic Monstrosaur as our foil. And an advertisement for Arena.
Yay! We love advertisements.
Fourth pack.
That came away very easy.
Yeah, this one was a lot better than the other ones.
Ooh, shiny art card.
Ew. It looks like a colonizer. And it has a shiny signature on it. Go away, colonizer. And Captivating Cave, Ancestral Reminiscence, Family Reunion, Ancestors Aid, Cosmium Blast, Ray of Ruin, Guardian of the Great Door. It's an angel as an additional cost to cast a spell. Tap 4 untapped artifact creatures and or lands you control, and has flying. Geological Appraiser. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, discover 3. Is this the one that was banned in, what was it, Pioneer or whatever? Geological Appraiser. I think it was, but I could be wrong. Curator of the Sun's Creation. Whenever you discover again for the same value. This ability triggers only once each turn. That's pretty good. We got another one of the alternate art Lava Tongues that we got in the other pack. Unstable Glyph Bridge. Subterranean Schooner. Back-to-back packs with this. But this one's a foil.
What token did you get?
A Golem token.
Ooh.
A Golem token.
We love Golem.
Halfway through, We haven't hit anything big that I've recognized yet.
Maybe they're saving the best for last.
The best for last.
The best for last. Oh, it's the same guy as last time.
Oh, another colonizer, but this one's not signed. This is an even worse colonizer. Ooh, there's an alternate art mountain that's foil. Plundering Pirate, Goblin Tomb Raider, Buried Treasure, Daring Discovery. You can discover 4, and up to 3 target creatures can't block this turn. Sunfire Torch, Pit of Offerings. We're getting some caves here. Another Lava Tongue. That's 4 Lava Tongues we've gotten. Zoyawa's Justice. The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles it into their library. Then that player discovers X, where X is the mana value. Idol of the Deep King. Flash. When Idol of the Deep King enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. Craft with artifact. And it turns into Sovereign's Makawahatl. Whatever, that. And when he enters the battlefield, attach it to the creature you control. It gets +2/+0. That's a more complicated name than is required. Oh, look. We were talking about this card.
Oh, for me, for my cats.
Yeah. Legendary creature, Cat Noble, Ward 2. When he attacks for each creature you control with power greater than the creature's base power, number of +1/+1 counters on that creature equal to the difference, which is nice.
Kitty. My kitty.
That was like $2, something like that, if I remember correctly. Attentive Sunscribe. Whenever Attentive Sunscribe becomes tapped, scry 1. Fairy Harbinger. Flash, flying. When he comes into play, you may search your library for a fairy card, reveal it, then shuffle your library. Put that card on top of it. So it's kind of nice if you want a specific, if you're trying to grab a specific fairy. Sometimes we want specific fairies.
Yeah, like in my fairy deck.
Yep. Ooh. This looks like a Bleach character. This art card looks like one of the captains from Bleach. Hidden Cataract, Rampaging Spiketail, Acrobatic Leap, Burning Sun Cavalcade. We got Brine Fang again, Council of Self-Reflection. These are all ones that I've gotten before. This one's a new one I haven't gotten before. Draw 2 cards and discard a card unless you attack this turn. Okay. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. A couple of those. We have a mythic here. Aklazot's Deepest Betrayal. Flying like lifelink. It's a bat god. Whenever it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, create a 1/1 bat creature token with flying. When he dies, return to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. And when it is transformed, it becomes a land. You add black, and you can pay 2 and a black to transform it. Activate only if a player has 1 or fewer cards in hand and only as a sorcery. And then you transform it back into the god. So that's interesting. I'll put that into a sleeve. Sanguine Evangelist, Battlecry. When Sanguine Evangelist enters the battlefield or dies, create a bat token with flying. We have this guy. I drafted him and used him in my last deck. Sacrifice another creature or artifact, and each opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. We got 2 packs left. I don't know what the value on that god is, but it's kind of a cool card. Okay, we got a Colossal Dreadmaw QR code. Treasure token. Ooh, what is that? Oh, is this? No, that's not what I thought it was. No, it is. It's it's from Jurassic World or Jurassic Park or whatever. The thing with the embryos.
I've never seen Jurassic World.
Not
Jurassic
World.
Park.
Jurassic Park. You've never seen Jurassic Park?
No.
That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing you just said there. There's an art card. Island, a Braid, Disruptor Wanderglyph, Cogwork Wrestler. Ooh, a wrestler made of clocks. When he enters the battlefield, he's got Flash. When he enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. 1,000 Moon Crack Shot, 1,000 Moons Infiltrate. That's kind of interesting that they're right next to each other. Caparati Sunborn. When she attacks, you may tap 2 untapped artifacts and or creatures you control. If you do, discover 3. Contested Game Ball. Mischievous Pup. We had the art for this. Now we have the actual card. Flash, when it enters the battlefield, return up to 1 other target permanent you control to its owner's hand. Clay-Fired Bricks. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic plains card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. You can craft with artifacts. I just saw the next card, and I just got really excited. So, Cosmium Kiln. When Cosmium Kiln enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 colorless artifact creature tokens. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Next card, Roaming Throne. One of the ones that I really wanted. Ward 2, as Roaming Throne enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Roaming Throne is the chosen type in addition to its other types. If a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it triggers an additional time right into a sleeve. That was one of the big ones that I was looking for out of this set. Abyssal Gorestalker. Ooh, this one looks cool. Last one. We got a Roaming Throne. Let's go for a Galta. Come on. It's the last pack. Ooh, that's cool. That's one of the cooler art cards we've gotten so far. Alternate art foil Swamp. Unlucky Drop. Target artifact or creature's owner that puts it in the top of their bottom. Greedy Freebooter. I had this in my draft deck. Out of Air. Runaway Boulder. Coty Scavenger. Council of Echoes. Self-Reflection. Another Lava Tongue. This is a 5th Lava Tongue that we've come across.
I think the game just thinks you're in love with Lava Tongue.
Apparently. It wants me to play a Rakdos deck. Xavier Sal Infested Captain is a legendary creature. So it's a human fungus pirate. You can tap him to remove a counter from another permanent you control and then populate. Activate only as a sorcery, which means you create a token that's a copy of a creature token you control. And you can also tap and sacrifice another creature to proliferate. Interesting. Activate only as a sorcery. This might end up in Atraxa. 1,000 Moon Smithy. This is actually a decent card, I think, if I'm not mistaken. When 1,000 Moon Smithy enters the battlefield, create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts or creatures you control. If you do, transform 1,000 Moon Smithy. And then he becomes a Barracks of the 1,000. An target artifact, a legendary artifact land. Is this an artifact on that side too? You can tap for white, and whenever you cast an artifact or creature spell using mana produced by Barracks of 1,000, create a white gnome soldier artifact creature token with this creature's power and toughness are equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. Oh, this would be really good in an artifact deck. Marauding Brinefang. And a gnome artifact. That's interesting that the gnome was the thing that came out of the pack with the 1,000 Moon Smithy in it. Marauding Brinefang, we've gotten several of those. And then the gnome creature token. So that was what we got. The highlight of this was obviously Roaming Throne. I think it's going for 25. Might be going for 20, somewhere around that. Look it up after, throw it up in the video. 1,000 Moon Smithy might be going for something. I don't remember, but I remember looking up this card. This one seems kind of cool. Going to go into Atraxa, I think, because being able to sacrifice a creature and proliferate is nice in that kind of a deck. But this is the big one. This is the big one going into multiple types of decks. So it'd be great in Rin and Siri for you. It'd be great in my Rat deck. It's great in a lot of things. Oh, my Knight deck, definitely. So a lot of good tribal synergy you can get out of Roaming Throne. How do we think this went?
I think it went great, Jer.
I think it went great. Yes, this is the one I wanted. This is really good. This is a great card. So definitely some good cards here. And we'll look up the other ones, see if we got anything else out of those other ones that we sleeved up. But if you like this content, please let us know that you like it by liking the video. Comment down below. Are you playing Ixalan? What is your favorite card out of Ixalan? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Hey, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens. I just wanted to let you know that the folks over at Primal TCG have set up a promo for just our viewers. Use the promo code KINGS10 at shop.primaltcg.com for $10 off your purchase. I recommend popping in for the deck box bundle. For just $60 and $50 with our code, you get one of their premium deck boxes and their extended promo bundle, including a promo pack, a pre-release pack, and 2 demo decks. Everything you need to get started.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.